The following is a special Wayne Hills Television sports presentation.
Hello and welcome to the pregame tip, where we will be previewing the home opener for the boys basketball season. Tonight they will be taking on the 1-1 Clifton Mustangs.
Last year, these two teams faced off at Clifton, where the Mustangs won 70-37.
First, we're going to introduce the away team for this nice matchup. Last season, Clifton went 17-10. Their head coach is Mike Cadmus. They're in the Liberty Division. Their returning scorer is Jaden Rivera, averaging 12.4 points per game. And Saif Aldi-Salah led the Mustangs in rebounds and blocks, averaging 11.4 rebounds per game and 3.2 blocks per game.
Now for the Patriots last season, they went 7-19 with a 3-7 conference record. The team averaged 45 points per game, and they gave up 54.6 points per game.
Obviously, it was somewhat of a rough season for the Patriots last year, but they have many returning players for this team, including their 8 seniors on the roster.
Yeah, I think that will be one of the keys to the success this season, since it was such a young team last year. A lot of these players have more experience, which will hopefully contribute to a better season.
And this Patriots team played one game already against Kennedy High School in Patterson, and they came out with a 50-44 win.
In that game, the Patriots were led by sophomore Fernando Badillo, who had 16 points and 8 rebounds. It will be huge for this team to have a big scoring presence by a new player.
So with that being said, John, who is your key player for today's game?
Yeah, we just mentioned his stats in the first game leading to a win, and I'm going to stay with him. My key player of this game is sophomore Fernando Badillo. I think he will have another big impact in this game.
And that will do it for the pregame. I will be announcing this one alongside Drew Ziegler. John, you will be here in the studio with Rocco, Coppola, and Jesse Link later on. And that will do it for us here in the studio. But before we go to player introductions in the Gifford Gymnasium, Drew got a chance to interview Coach Grimes about the upcoming season.
Hello and welcome to our special pregame interview with boys basketball head coach, Coach Grimes. Thanks for joining us today, Coach. Today we're going to go over last year's team and this exciting new season that is now just getting underway. So our first question for you is, last year's team was a very young team, so there are a lot of returning players this season. How do you expect this team to grow and improve throughout the season based on their experiences from last year?
That's a good question. Yeah, last year was arguably, if not the youngest team that I've had in my tenure here at Wayne Hills, starting a freshman, starting a sophomore at the point, and then 3 juniors. Last year in itself and the struggles we had was probably enough of a learning experience for them to kind of get a lot of varsity experience underneath their belt, having to go through failures and some successes, adversity, and then trying to figure out a way to put all that into a real good offseason.
Yeah, you mentioned a starting freshman and a starting sophomore. Is there going to be a projected starting 5 for the whole season, or that's going to change based subject on who's got the hot hand or something like that?
You know what, for us, it's, there are guys who are without a doubt going to start for us. Like, we're going to start Justin Graves at the point. Between Corey Mulholland and Richie Grenier, those 2 guys will start for us this year. Sean Lemchek comes back as a starter. And then from there, we need to figure out if we're going to play small and fast, or if we're going to play a little bit bigger. We're not overly tall and big this year. Biggest guy on the roster actually might be our point guard in Justin Graves. So on certain nights, you can see guys like Pedro Tavares in there. You can see guys like Ryan Gubernick and Fernando Badillo in there. We're trying to, we're going to try to hope to figure it out this week. But I think there'll be a couple guys you'll see in there from start to finish.
Yeah, you said Corey Mulholland there. Will there be a specific player you expect to make that big leap or become a key player, or will it be a younger guy, you think?
The 2 guys that stand out right away is one, Corey Mulholland. Corey came to us as a sophomore, right out of the gate, sharpshooter. Last year, becoming the focal point of what we want to try to do. He had his ups and downs last year, and he'd be the first person to tell you that. But he was also on the scouting report. He was the first person people looked at when playing Wayne Hills. What Corey did this offseason was turn himself into a complete player. I mean, he's able to put the ball on the ground and finish inside 12 and 14 feet. He's finishing at the rim. He's still the sharpshooter he was. He's put on some really good weight and muscle. He's committed himself to defense. I mean, if he's not one of the better guards in North Jersey, I don't know who is. And then the other guy is Justin Graves. So Justin Graves last year played a little bit more off the ball with Ryan Gubernick being our point guard. Throughout the summer and the fall, Justin Graves just kind of took over the point guard spot organically, and he gives us a different dynamic that we missed last year. So those two guys will, without question, be our engine.
Yeah, definitely a bigger player there at the point guard that could definitely help driving to the lane and kicking out maybe. And is there a specific player that the offense will be ran through, or will it be more of a play, or will it be like an iso ball type of thing?
No, everyone will get touches. What we're going to try to do this year is we're going to try to play fast this year. When you have a guy like Justin Graves who can really push the tempo in transition, and you're going to have guys on the floor who can shoot the ball like Corey Mulholland and Richie Grenier and Fernando Badillo and Ryan. I mean, there's going to be times we have 3 or 4 guys who shoot the ball over 30% from 3, and when you have a guy like Justin Graves who's able to run the ball in transition, he's going to have his pick at a shooter. So it should make us tough to guard. In the half court, we'll run a lot of stuff for Corey. He's our guy. But I think the one thing we've seen a little bit this offseason is a lot of unselfishness and a lot of willingness to pass the ball, move the ball, and let it be someone else every night. Yeah, and last question we got for you, Coach, to tonight's interconference matchup against a good Clifton team. What are the keys to pulling out the win in this one? Clifton has a legit 6'10". He's fantastic. He did a lot of good things in the offseason. He's a recruit. If you look at Wayne Hills basketball specifically this year, our kryptonite's going to be our lack of size. So right out of the gate, here on our home opener, when you have 6'10", a lot of attention is going to be to him and trying to make sure that we're not able to get him clean catches in the post and let him do a lot of things that he has success with in and out around the rim, right? But for us, we're going to play team basketball. We're going to guard. We're going to defend. We're going to try to play fast. And if we do that, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, definitely with a taller player like that, you look to move fast, and you said that's one of the keys for this year. So we'll only see from now. And thank you for joining us, Coach, and I hope your team has a great season, obviously. So let's send it to the gym for player introductions.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ziegler Gymnasium at Wayne Hills High School for today's opening home matchup for the Wayne Hills Patriots as they take on the visiting Clifton Mustangs. Today's contest is being conducted according to the rules of the NJSIAA. These rules provide for fair competition among players. Spectators can help promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Any verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion shall not be tolerated, could subject the violator to rejection, and may result in penalties being assessed against your team. It is expected that all spectators will demonstrate good sportsmanship and will do nothing to jeopardize the safety or comfort of the players, coaches, officials, or other spectators. Also a reminder that all tobacco products are prohibited on school grounds. Thank you and enjoy the game. First, let's introduce the starting lineup for the visiting Mustangs. Senior forward, number 24, Saif Soleil. Senior center, number 10, Jermaine Lawson. Senior guard, number 1, Xavier Valerio. Senior guard, number 11, Alex Franco. And senior guard, number 23, Gabe Cruz. And the Mustangs are coached by Michael Cadmus, assistant coach Mo Dewash, once again the Clifton Mustangs. And now for your Wayne Hills Patriots starting lineup. Sophomore guard, number 1, Fernando Badillo. Sophomore guard, number 3, Justin Graves. Senior forward, number 21, Sean Lemchak. Senior guard, number 2, Richie Grenier. And senior guard, number 12, Corey Mulholland. And the Patriots are coached by Kevin Grimes, assistant coaches Mike Palladino and Justin Wills. Once again, your Wayne Hills Patriots. The officials for today's game are Walter Wetchy, Casey Thomas, and Hamza Abdelhadi. Now, ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
And now, welcome back to the Gifford Gymnasium here for tonight's matchup between the Clifton Mustangs and your Wayne Hills Patriots. I'm Jason Hook. Joined alongside me is Drew Ziegler. We will be bringing you this matchup. And now, before we get things started, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Wayne Hills Patriots. So you got 2 sophomores in there with Justin Graves and Fernando Badillo, followed by 3 seniors in Corey Mulholland, Sean Lemchek, and Richie Grenier. So, Drew, what do you expect from this Hills team today?
Yeah, and right out of the gate, Grimes actually mentioned in our pregame the size disadvantage Hills will be up against in this one. You can see the centers, and they're very outmatched in that category. So hopefully, like Grimes said also, they play fast and keep Clifton shooting perimeter shots more than getting inside.
You got 2 players listed at 6'6" and above, Tremaine Lawson, and taking the tip will be Saif Salah, listed at 6'8". So the height advantage definitely comes into play, but the tip is won by Mulholland and the Patriots, and Grenier is quick to put up the first points of the game, making it 2-0 Wayne Hills to start off, just 10 seconds in.
Perfect start for the Patriots.
Salah. Over to Cruz, back over. They're going to work things around the perimeter. Wayne Hills Patriots running a 1-3-1 zone defense, making sure nothing gets too far inside the paint. They got Mulholland down there. It's out of bounds, and it will be an inbound from Valerio of the Mustangs.
Yeah, and already still no passes inside. Patriots playing great defense right now.
Valerio over to Cruz in the corner. And from the corner, a 3 is good. Swish sounds the nylon, and Franco puts 3 on the board for the Mustangs as they take the lead. Here's Mulholland with it. Drives into the elbow, flips it off to Graves. Lemchek looks, goes inside, deep 3 from Mulholland, no good. And it's Lawson with the rebound. Valerio inside to Salah! And a huge slam from the 6'8" behemoth. Saif Salah extending this lead by 3.
Yeah, I'm afraid we might be seeing that a lot today, but hopefully Hills can somehow maintain that, but it'll definitely be tough. Hopefully it's in the game plan.
Looks like he's got some Shaq-like tendencies. Another 3 from Mulholland. Turn around, no look. Swish sounds the nylon, 5-5.
Is that Steph Curry or Corey Mulholland?
Definitely a boost in confidence from Mulholland as well as skill. Ball goes out of bounds off Badillo. It will be an inbound from the Mustangs. Mulholland has led this team in points his sophomore and junior year. And a danger from behind the arc, as you saw right there.
Yeah, looks to be confident right out of the start of this game.
Here's Valerio. Salah stays on the outside. Now rushing in and back out. It's back over to Valerio at the top of the key. Cruz for 3. Nothing but net and a turnaround for himself. It is now 8-5. Deep pass down the court. Lemchek finds Mulholland. Another 3. No good, and over the backboard. It will be out of bounds, and it will be a Mustangs inbound.
And that's already 3 attempted threes by Mulholland. He's obviously going to be taking a lot of shots for this team, and hopefully he can sink them.
Valerio with the ball. Looking for the open man, and it's swiped away by Graves. Lemchek goes all the way down, coast to coast, and Salah with the block. He's slow to get up and limping, but here's the 3 from Grenier, in and out. Lawson with the rebound, and a timeout called by the referee. Salah took a big fall, getting the block on Lemchek, but he's going to limp off the court, likely to be subbed out for some time.
Yeah, that's going to be rough for this Mustangs team. You can obviously see the presence he has on both sides of the court, making a couple of blocks, and already has a dunk in this game.
Here's Valerio to take up the ball. Still at the top of the key. He gets it over to Cruz. Nearly swiped by Graves. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with Clifton. Justin Graves led the team last year in assists and almost led the team in steals. I believe he was right behind Lemchek in that category. You can see that a lot from him. Cruz, another three, no good. And here's the rebound by Franco. Floater from Valerio, no good. Rebounded by Mulholland. Point guard Graves hands it off to Lemchek. Gets it over to Grenier at the wing. Miscommunication leads to a ball tipped off of Grenier and out of bounds, and Salah will come back in for his fellow big man Jermaine Lawson.
Yeah, not much time missed there.
Valerio deep at the logo. Takes the pass, gets it over to Franco. Graves tries to charge for the steal. Wide open three from the corner from Cruz is no good, and it's rebounded by Badillo. Leads the team in points after a big coming out party at his first game of the season. Mulholland, another three blocked. Graves shimmies around the perimeter, gets it over to Lemchek. Down to Mulholland, he'll charge inside out to Lemchek. Over to Grenier, wide open three, no good. Franco with the rebound. Great spin move from Cruz. He's going to be called with the charge, however, and it will go back to Wayne Hills. Still 8-5 Clifton with the lead with 3 minutes left.
Yeah, despite not getting the three just drop on the other side of the court, Grenier gets back on defense and takes the charge for his team, getting the ball back.
Badillo, turnaround three, no good. Off the dribble, and it's inside to Mulholland. They're going to call a foul in the paint. And it will be a reach-in foul on Cruz, his second of the quarter, and he will be taken out. Julian Vega checks in for Clifton. Three from Lemchek, no good. It's rebounded by Valerio deep. Franco just keeps it, now loses it. Grenier on the fast break. It's a 2-on-3, slows it down, making sure they get the right shot. Inside to Lemchek, putting those post moves to work. Drop step, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Graves. A few substitutions to come in. Pedro Tavares and Ryan Gubernick will check in for Lemchek and Badillo.
Yeah, this 1-3-1 defense for the Patriots seemed to be working. Several tip passes already and a lot of turnovers for this Clifton Mustangs team.
And you saw it right there. Gubernick with the steal. Grenier charging down court. Going to slow it down and take it back. Tavares now with it. Inside. There he goes. Reverse layup. Cutting the lead down to 1 for Clifton. Minute 30 reads the clock. Nearly a walk. No call. He just gets it off in time to Salah. Now back over into the corner to Vega. Nearly stolen. Vega able to save it. Valerio called for the travel. Took 2 steps before the dribble. That's a no-go, and it will go over to the Patriots. Mo Khan to check in for Grenier.
And it seems to be the trend for this Patriots team, low-scoring affairs, and this one is happening again, playing great defense, and both teams under double digits here with a minute to go in this first quarter.
Graves trying to get past Franco. Clifton running a little bit of a Tony Bennett UVA press defense, and Corey Mulholland with the and one over the big man, safe Salah, takes the lead and a chance to bring it to 2 with a minute left here in the first.
Yeah, Corey not afraid to go up against the 6'8" Soleil, and he takes the hit and makes the bucket.
Makes the free throw, and I heard a few players on this team talking about Salah. They said that they won't turn down against him despite his height and his frame. They're going to bring their all. They do not want to go 1-1 like Clifton has in their first 2 games. They want to stay undefeated. Mulholland goes for the block, doesn't get it, but Salah still gets it off in between the rim and the backboard. Graves over to Mulholland, out to Gubernet, corner 3, no good. Salah on the rebound, averages over 12 last year for Clifton. Shooting foul, bucket does not go, but a chance to tie it with 30 seconds left here in the first quarter.
It's like maybe a little bit of another injury for Clifton here. Struggling to get up, needs help to get up onto his feet.
Valerio will take the free throws. He's been the primary playmaker for this Clifton team. First one not good. Grenier checks back in. Justin Graves comes out.
Here we go. Fellas, on the release, one shot.
Second free throw from Valerio, also no good, off the back of the rim. Outside to Vega. They're going to look to slow things down with 20 seconds left here in the first.
Yeah, free throws are key in these types of games where it's low scoring. Every point will count for even more, as we could say.
Here's Franco, 10 seconds left. Stays stagnant at the top of the key, gets it over to Vega. Gets the shot off before the buzzer, tipped by Mulholland. He gets the block down to Khan. Shot off, no good. Nearly gets it off at the buzzer, but we will end the first quarter here in the Gifford Gymnasium at Wayne Hills High School with a 2-point lead for the Patriots, 10-8. And now we will send it back into the studio with Johnny Grin and Rocco Coppola.
Welcome back to the studio. I'm joined by my man Rocco Coppola. The Patriots are up 10-8 at the end of the first quarter. Rocco, what do you think the Patriots need to do to keep this going?
Well, John, I think it's really simple. Keep your foot on the gas pedal. You see, there's a couple other guys that got to get involved here, and I like how they're moving. Defense is playing good. I want to see a little more offense. I have to point this out. Justin Graves doesn't show up on the score sheet just yet, but my goodness, has 1 steal, 1 knockaway. He's getting in on the ball a lot. You like to see that aggressiveness, and I think they should keep that up. Corey Mulholland, way to hustle to that bucket on the and one. I like the intensity. Coach Grimes has him playing with fire. I want to see it going. Keep the offense going. Keep your foot on the gas pedal. Don't hold up.
Yeah, we see the Patriots taking a lot of threes, probably mainly because that 6'8" force in the middle of the paint. We got to keep on with Corey making those threes and send it back to you, Jason, in the Gifford.
And now we get ready for the second quarter, and a thank you to John Grant and Rocco Coppola as Vega will inbound the ball for Clifton and the Mustangs.
Yeah, I think that was as good as the first quarter could have gone. Hills entering the second quarter with the lead against this Clifton team who went 17-7 last year and destroyed Hills in their matchup last year.
70-37. Not an easy feat for Clifton, and a big, big block. It's like a combination of Tavares and Grenier. Believe Grenier was the one who will be awarded with the block. Valerio goes down with some sort of injury, likely to the shin or knee area, it looks like. And Cruz will check in for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Patriots are playing a lot bigger than they really are, making blocks, steals, playing tough in the paint.
Franco drills a 3 to take the lead back, now 11-10. Mulholland to take the ball up for the Patriots. Deep 3 from Mulholland, no good. Rebound by Franco. Pull up 3, no good. Rebound by Salah. He gets a lot of those. Nearly loses it. Franco able to get it right back for the Mustangs. Salah going to be called for a travel. Once again, those 2 steps before the dribble will plague the Mustangs, and it will be Mokan for the Patriots to inbound.
Yeah, you could see Salah there getting the rebound, but then not protecting the ball, and then traveling right after that.
Gougosis over to Mulholland. Jab step, now turning into the post. Gets it out to Mokan, no good. Mulholland nearly gets the rebound. Grenier picks it up inside to Gougosis. Gougosis reverse, no good. Another rebound by Mulholland. The Patriots continue crashing these boards. And Salah gets the rebound. Mulholland goes for the steal, reach-in foul.
Mulholland playing very aggressive, and it seems to be there's another injury for this Clifton team. That time it's Gabe Cruz, the junior.
And it's a continuous rotation, I've noticed, between Cruz and Valerio, who keep going down. Obviously, Salah went down pretty early, about a minute or 2 into the first quarter. But these 2 point guards for Clifton have not been able to escape these leg injuries. Luckily, Cruz is back up, and he is able to take the ball up the court.
Yeah, Patriots are playing very aggressive. It's what you like to see out of this team, despite being smaller. That seem to be the bigger team so far.
Vega, no good. Reaches the far left side of the rim. Franco just able to keep it in bounds. Driving inside. Foul called, blocking foul, but went through the motion, so he will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, I think Lemchek was in good position there for the defense, but ref called the foul, and he'll get 2 free throws, looking to go up to 13-10.
First shot, no good. Off the front of the rim, Tremaine Lawson looks to check in. And he'll stay for now. Interesting choice made. Looks like they'll run him in after the second quarter.
Mustangs going with a much bigger lineup here. Got their 2 big guys back there on defense.
Guarded by Salah. Now over to Grenier. He drives inside, will not turn down. Gougosis goes up over the big man and just over the rim as well. It will go out of bounds, and it will be a Clifton ball.
Patriots attacking the rim a little bit more in this quarter, but can't seem to get anything to fall as they still remain at 10 points.
Graves with the steal, taken right back by Vega, and it's a 2-on-1 fast break for Dio, the only man back. Able to contest the shot from Franco, and a travel called against Vega. It will be a Patriots ball.
And that must be the 3rd or 4th travel by this Clifton team. Seem to keep walking with the ball and being indecisive.
Graves takes the ball up while Holland walks to the scorer's table, looks to check in with 5 minutes left here in the half. Over Graves gets it inside. Lemchek goes up, no good.
See that point guard ability by Graves there, but Lemchek can't get the leg to fall.
Cruz drives inside, also no good, out of bounds off Salah. It will be Patriots ball. Graves to take it up for the Patriots. Lemchek handoff to Badillo. Another handoff. Mulholland drives inside, gets it over to Lemchek. Foul called on Lawson. Will it be 2 for Lemchek? It will. So a chance to tie things up for the Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots looking to get their first points of the quarter, almost halfway through it.
Sean Lunchak face the free throw line, shooting team for the Patriots.
Fortunately for this Clifton team, with height comes physicality. With physicality can also come aggression. And that aggression led to a foul. First shot is good from Lemchek. Now just a 1-point deficit they face with 4.5 minutes left on the clock. Second shot up and good. Tie game here at the Gifford Gymnasium.
And one of the leading scorers on this team from last year, Jaden Rivera, who's now a sophomore, we're checking out the game.
Spin move. Gets over to Salah. He'll drive inside. Pull up mid-range. No good. Oh, it is good.
Got the shooter's touch there.
Tricked me a little bit. Gets the bounce. Rim is your best friend. Step back 3 from Mulholland. No good off the back of the rim. Out of bounds. It'll be Patriots ball.
And you can see Salah there shooting a mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer, and at his height in this game, that's just huge for that team.
Graves looking for the inbound. Tries to find the open man. It's Lemchek. Gets over to Grenier. Inside. Pump fake. Gets the shot off. No good. Rebound Lawson. No good. Out of bounds. Patriots ball.
Let him get the offensive rebound, then hit it out, and it goes off of him for Hills to get the possession.
Mulholland with it. Graves over to Grenier. Grenier from 3. Swish sounds the nylon, and they take the lead back 15-14. 3 minutes left here in the half.
That's huge for this Patriots team. They need to start knocking down more threes and take advantage of this lead.
Rivera with the swish, nothing but net for 3 again. Now 17-15 as Clifton takes back the lead.
See Salah there guarding outside the 3-point line on Mulholland, not even guarding inside the paint.
Badillo drives inside, blocked by Salah. Gets his own rebound. Mulholland over to Lemchek. Now Grenier contested 3. He don't care. We may be indoors in the Gifford Gymnasium, but it is raining. 2.5 minutes and a timeout called by the Clifton Mustangs as the Wayne Hills Patriots take this lead back. Drew, what are you seeing that you're liking from this Patriots team?
It was a slow scoring at the beginning of this second quarter, but then back-to-back-to-back threes. Richie Grenier with 2 of them, and I see it keep getting him the ball. He's got the hot hand right now, but there's a timeout called, so he can keep his touch coming out of the timeout.
Patriots will send out Gubernick in place of Badillo. Grenier, Graves, Lemchek, and Mulholland will stay on. Something I've noticed, especially defensively from this Wayne Hills Patriots team, and conversely offensively from this Clifton Mustangs team, is both teams are taking an unorthodox approach on their respective sides of the court. You've got Salah, the tallest man on the team, who's been staying back around the perimeter. And with that, the Patriots have been keeping that 1-3-1 zone defense going to make sure that he doesn't pull up for that easy mid-range shot that he has done throughout this game. And it's Vega, tries to get it inside to Rivera, no good. Lemchek on the fast break, Euro, reverse, it's good. 20-17, Patriots extend this lead. Franco outside, Rivera.
Very fast moving pace, and another steal almost for this Patriots.
Grenier almost gets the
steal.
Foul called, nearly a backcourt violation. But they will call a personal foul against number 15, Ryan Gubernick. Vega comes out, Cruz comes in.
Yeah, this Mustangs team must have at least around 10 turnovers now, playing very sloppy, but still in this game, only down 3 points to the Nunez Patriots.
Rivera fadeaway. It's good. Now just a 1-point game once again. Tavares checked into the game for Lemchek, but Lemchek is back at the scorer's table. Let's come back in. Grenier goes up, he's fouled, he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, Rivera, since he checked into the game, showing his scoring presence that we saw last year, and he's a huge scoring threat for this Clifton Mustangs team, as now Grenier will look for more points at the free throw line.
First shot is good. Another 2-point game. Riggs comes out, Lemchek checks in. And Valerio will come in for Lawson. So an easier bout in terms of boarding out for Tavares as Salah switches over to Lemchek. It won't be easy for him to try to get that rebound, but he won't need to. Grenier's second shot is good, and it is now a 3-point lead for the Patriots. Half spin from Cruz. They're going to call a foul in the paint. Blocking foul against Gubernick. His second. Mocon quick to check in. Gubernick checks out. Clifton making no substitutions.
Yeah, we got 1:19 to go. You just hope Hills can keep this lead and not let up any outside shots.
Salah in the post. Hard man to guard. Blocked by Mulholland. And a foul called. I think the shock on his face is more that he wishes he got a block on a man who's 6'8". What a story he could have told. But a foul called, and Salah will go to the line. He will take 2 with a chance to shorten this deficit down to just 1.
Looked like Mulholland got at least some of the ball on that, and number 24, Saleh, he's not really going into the paint, taking more fadeaways, and his size, you would think he would go up and draw fouls, going up for baskets close to the rim, but he hasn't really been doing that so far in this game.
Mulholland checks out. Graves comes in. Salah's first shot, no good. This is his second. Also no good, but he gets his own rebound. Like I said earlier, he does that quite a bit. Led the team last year in boards. Here's the 3 from Rivera high. No good, rebound Graves.
Yeah, that would have been a huge turnaround if Clifton could have sunk that 3 after getting the offensive rebound on the free throw.
Graves back to Franco. Grenier. Pull up 3 over Salah, no good. Out of bounds off the Mustangs. 3/4 of a minute. 46 to be exact. We'll add an extra second on. Graves with the inbound. Gets over to Tavares. Grenier. Inside to Khan. Out to Lemchek for 3. No good. Tavares looks for the rebound, can't get it. Rivera gets it for him. The Mustangs. Franco to take it up. Here's
with the right side, wide open. Rivera for three, no good. Nothing but air.
Huge possession going in right here. Want to take the momentum going into the second half and look for the last shot here by the Patriots.
Graves flip to Cobb. They're going to take it slow. 5 seconds left. Here's the three from Graves. No good. The call is a foul. So with a second and 9/10, Graves will go to the line and he will shoot three.
Some big time free throws here for Graves. As I said, take the momentum going into the second half. Up 3 already. Want to make it 2 possessions.
Yeah, not the most fortunate series of events from the Mustangs side of the ball, or from the Patriots side of the ball. Graves off the front of the rim, no good on the first shot. Now here's the second. Also off the front of the rim, but takes a bit of a bounce before eventually going out.
They're getting an opportunity of 3 free throws. You definitely want to sink some of them at least.
Again, cannot make it a 2-possession game. However, the Patriots can say this: they do have the lead on the Clifton Mustangs going into the second half. At halftime, a 22-19 Wayne Hills Patriots lead. The Wayne Hills dance team will take the court, but we will be sending things over to the studio with Rocco and John.
Welcome back to the studio. The Hills have kept their 22-19 lead. It was slow in the start, but picked it right back up with bang, bang, bang. Richie Grenier and Sean Lemchek were money in those last 3 minutes. Rocco, what were your thoughts?
Money is the right way to put it. I mean, Richie Grenier, so far, I think, is the player of the game. He's been helping the Patriots keep this lead and get it back after a slow start. But I really like the way Coach Grimes is making sure that they're not slowing down. Mm-hmm. They really picked it up in the last minute. What I want to see, what I have seen, in fact, Clifton penalty prone. I've seen it time and time again. That's something that the Patriots got to take advantage of and just make sure like they get in their heads a little bit. I've also noticed that Grenier heating up with that three-pointer, money, absolute money. But one thing that I do want to see, the Patriots got to clean up their free throw problems after the misses. I noticed that they're not getting the rebounds after Clifton misses the free throws, and that's important because you can't be given second chance points or third chance points. So just got to keep that up, and I think they'll be okay.
Yeah, going back to that Richard Grenier 3, I think that really just set the tone for those last 3 minutes. It was very, I guess, slow in those first 7 minutes of the second quarter, but right after that Richard Grenier 3-point, we were moving, and it went from 10 points to put up 12 in 3 minutes, just like that.
Yeah, and you can't ignore Corey Mulholland being a real game changer out on the field. I think that last block should have been legal. Mm-hmm. I didn't see any contact, but hey, I can't argue with the referees, especially not in the studio. But
yeah, I bet Corey wishes he got that. Would have been a real nice highlight.
Corey's always been a good player, and it's good to see him bounce back and even keep that going into his senior year. So I think he'll be an important important piece of this team going forward, as always. So nothing new there.
Yeah, we hope that the Patriots can keep this type of way going, and when we come back, we'll be back with Jason and Drew in the Gifford.
Graves, remember you sprained your ankle before the Fairlawn game? What the fuck? And then you dominated? Not awesome, dude. Not awesome. Ball goes to Drew Ziegler.
Welcome back to the studio. The Patriots are up 22-19 right now, going into the third quarter. Rocco, what do you expect to see from the Patriots in this third quarter?
I said it before at the beginning of this game, and I'm going to say it again. Aggressiveness needs to be the key. Play smart, play efficient, don't cross the line, and you got to score. That's the way you win. Points is how you win these games. And I think Patriots are playing good enough defense to the point where they could score a little bit more. Just a little bit, Johnny.
I think one of the biggest things that we've been doing great with in these first two quarters is controlling the pace of this game.
Yeah.
The first quarter and the second quarter almost looked like two completely different games. The first quarter, very high defense, a lot of layups. And then the second quarter is very high defense. And then in the end, low defense and a lot of threes. So I think if we can just keep on controlling the pace, that's best thing we can do.
Controlling the pace always more often than not leads to victory in these type of performances. So I like the way the defense is playing. I think everybody that's watching should like the way the defense is playing. The offense is going to pick it up. Well, they did pick it up, but they're going to take it to a different level. That's what I'm expecting to see and what I want to see. Corey Mulholland, keep going. Richie Grenier, keep going. Justin Graves, keep doing your thing on defense. Ryan Grubernick's getting involved too. Everybody's getting involved. Sean Lemchek.
All right, now back to you, Jason and Drew, and the Gifford.
Thank you to Rocco Coppola and John Grant, the wonderful and frankly very handsome men in the studio for us here at Wayne Hills TV. Fernando Badillo to inbound for the Wayne Hills Patriots. 8 minutes tagged on to the clock as we get ready for the second half here at the Gifford Gymnasium.
Yeah, going back to that first half, we didn't see many of them, but we saw some free throws and a lot of missed free throws. And that's the key right now as Hills is only up 3 points as Graves gets the inbound.
Gets it off to Grenier. Badillo now with it. Tries to look for the open man deep at the wing. He gets it over Mulholland, and now Graves, point guard for this team, off to Lemchek. Ball movement has been key for the Patriots team. Goes up, and a foul against the Mustangs. Mulholland will go to the line for 2. That one a blocking foul called on number 0, Julian Vega.
Yeah, it seems the defensive game plan for the Mustangs hasn't changed much from what we've seen. Slay is still outside on the perimeter guarding Mulholland. And Corey doing something different, though, attacking the rim and drawing the foul to get some free throws.
First shot is good from Mulholland. Second shot up and good. Cruz charges down court. Reach and foul called on number 21, Sean Lemchak. So already both teams registering a foul. That one the second of the game for Lemchak. Salah inside. Post hook is good.
Yeah, and that is surprisingly what we didn't see a lot of in that first half. So the offensive game plan might have changed despite the defensive one not.
Started by Franco. Deep 3 from Mulholland. Contested by Salah, but it does nothing. Swish sounds the nylon. Corey Mulholland, 4-3. 27-21. The Patriots extend this lead to 6.
It's an offensive foul on Slay. Hills with all of the momentum right now, just shortly, only a minute into this third quarter.
And it's like I said, with height comes physicality. With physicality comes aggression. With aggression comes fouls. And that is the second of the game against Saif Salah. So he's going to start watching out for these aggressive fouls that he's taken. Vega loses a shoe. They're going to call it off. Grenier's shot misses, so does nothing to change the outcome of the play. But it will be an inbound. Corey Mulholland with the inbound for the Patriots. Drives inside, goes up. Two-handed block from Salah.
And nice cut by Mulholland, but Salah was too big that time as he blocked Mulholland's shot.
Goes up, no good. Rebound Grenier. Takes the screen from Lemchak. Gets it over to Graves, still guarded by Franco. Drives inside. He's going to get called for the travel. It will be Mustangs ball. And just a quick announcement before the Mustangs get too far up the court. Our cameraman for today's game, Thomas T-Bone Emeric, freshman at Montclair State University. Wayne Hills High School alumni and Wayne Hills TV alumni. We salute you, Thomas Emeric, for all that you've done for this program. We thank you for coming back for this momentous occasion, that being a hopeful Wayne Hills Patriots win. Inside to Salah, goes up, no good, despite having the wide open post-op shot and a travel called against Salah, so it will be Patriots ball.
Yeah, gotta be, I mentioned earlier, that's gotta be the 5th travel on this team already, and we're only a few minutes into the second half.
Nearly loses it on the high dribble, half spin, fakes him out, goes up, wide open layup on the inside. Salah doesn't even contest it. Looks like he was trying to avoid the foul.
And an early timeout.
Timeout called, like you said, by the Clifton Mustangs. And they look lost. Like my grandfather at the self-checkout aisle at ShopRite. They have no idea what's happening right now. They are down by 8, 5 minutes left here in the third quarter, and a timeout called.
Yeah, Grenier on that drive where that layup was secured. There were a few guys in front of him, but nobody seemed to guard him, and he just went up for the easy layup, sinks another 2 points as Hills is now up 29-21 with 5 minutes and 13 seconds to go in this third quarter.
West Milford by a score of 7-0. And I have an update on the girls basketball game. Wayne Hills leading Clifton 31-14 in the third quarter. Resuming play.
Franco with the inbound to Cruz.
Yeah, you mentioned Franco, and he's been one of these players that has stayed in the entire game, junior guard.
Post hook from Salah is good.
Another 2-point shot.
The girls team for the Wayne Hills Patriots is playing over in Clifton. They are up 31-14 as we speak. Lemchek inside. Too much momentum on the layup, stripped away by Graves. He goes up. Lemchek redemption. Franco at the wing.
Lemchek doesn't finish the first one, but he gets the second one to fall after making a nice cut on Soleil and making him fall.
Franco looks for an Isaiah Washington-esque jelly fam layup there. Does not go. Mulholland drives inside. Finds the open Lemchek, flip back out to Mulholland. They're going to slow things down offensively. They're up by 8 points. This is not the team that lost by 33 points to the Clifton Mustangs last year. This is a very different Patriots team. Lemchek takes the foul. Loose ball called against Salah once again. That's his third. So now the Patriots will inbound Gougosis specifically. Third foul of the quarter for the Mustangs, but Salah does not come out. Getting his third foul of the game. Lemchek goes up, gets the floater off, doesn't need a life jacket. And they extend this lead now to double digits.
Clifton Mustangs looking to check in Tremaine Lawson for more defense, but they're down 10 points right now, and I'd prioritize offense over that maybe.
Three-pointer contested from Grenier, no good. Rebound Rivera. Franco finds the open man in the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound Cruz goes up, no good. Put back midair, it's good, and it's a foul. And one Clifton Mustangs. And they will go to the line looking to convert this and one opportunity.
Despite missing the first putback lay-in, it actually happens to be better for the Clifton Mustangs as he makes the second one and gets an extra free throw to go with it.
Low arcing, but goes in nonetheless. Now a 7-point lead for the Patriots. Gougosis to take the ball up. He has it under the basket, looking for the open man. Timeout called by Coach Grimes. Saw Gougosis was in trouble, and he won't meet with his team. Looking to change things up as the Clifton Mustangs loosen this deficit they face, now 33-26.
Yeah, it will be a different personnel for the Hills Patriots coming out of this timeout. Mo Khan and Pedro Tavares were looking to check in, not sure for who, but we will see after this timeout.
The Clifton Mustangs, as you said before, have remained pretty stagnant in their playmaking and their play calling throughout this game. That has changed a little bit with Saif Salah taking a few more post-up opportunities that he's seen, especially when being guarded by the likes of players like Corey Mulholland or Ryan Gougosis. But so far, Clifton has kept that same mentality and strategy throughout the game. And you see it in the scoreboard. Like baseball, it's a game of micro-adjustments, and the Patriots have made the right micro-adjustments. Shot missed by Grenier. Mulholland drives inside, can't get the shot off. Tries to get the steal from behind.
Still like to see the aggressiveness of Mulholland as we've seen so far in the second half.
Here's the from Rivera. Off the front of the rim, no good. Tries to save, it goes out of bounds. It will be Patriots ball. Couple reverse backdoor passes. There's a real backdoor pass. Gets it out to Khan at the wing. Shot from three, no good. Ball goes far out of bounds. A little bit too much power from the big man, and it will be Patriots ball.
Yeah, Saleh looking to fasten the pace, but throws it way overhead of his teammate.
Over to Tavares. Khan drives inside, gets it in to Mulholland, tries to get it off the leg of Franco on the tip, but it will be out off the Patriots, and Franco will inbound it for the Mustangs.
Yeah, it was a nice look by Khan there. It didn't look like Mulholland was exactly ready for the pass as Khan fired it in there, and he could have had a pretty easy layup if he received the pass cleanly.
Rivera, tipped by Gubernick. Cruz came in strong on Mo Khan. He takes a big fall, but he's up quickly, smiling it off. That'll be Gabe Cruz's third foul of the game. He'll stay in, but his teammate Jaden Rivera will check out. Julian Vega checks in. Khan goes for the behind the back pass. Mulholland, no good. Alley-oop to Salah is successful.
Yeah, it looked to be a little too fancy there for Khan on the pass. Well, he had the open man going for a forehand pass.
Deep three from Mulholland, no good. Rebound Salah. He's got some extra energy in him. Out of bounds. Vega back of his heel.
Yeah,
Less than a minute left.
Before that out of bounds, it looks like the Mustangs were gaining momentum by the second, but that's huge for the Patriots. Hopefully they could slow this game down and remain with the lead going into the fourth quarter as they're still up 5 points.
Khan drives in out to Graves. Takes the shot. Fade away. Contact made, no foul call, but Justin Graves still gets the nothing but net make. +2 to the board, and a 7-point lead once again for the Wayne Hills Patriots. Cruz drives in, outside to Vega. Three from the corner is good. Now just a 4-point game. Mulholland to take it up. Franco breaking the press, like I said before, a UVA-style defense shown by Clifton. Three taken by Gubernick, no good. Salah gonna take it coast to coast, but he will lose it. Tavares with the steal, Gubernick with the ball, 7 seconds left. Takes the shot, no good. Foul on the floor. Let's see who it's on.
A lot of fast-paced play right there that last 30 seconds. A bunch of buckets, a bunch of fast breaks, but some go, some do not. Has Saleh there. Went a little too fast, lost his dribble, and couldn't even get a shot up.
Tavares called on the foul. Now the Patriots bringing that press do not want to make it a one-possession game for Clifton. Don't want to make it easy. Cruz with it at half court. He'll take the shot, running for the logo. No good off the front of the rim. And it will stay at a 4-point lead for the Wayne Hills Patriots as we will close out the third quarter, and we will send it over to Rocco, Coppola, and John.
Welcome back to the studio. The Patriots are still sitting comfortably with a 35-31 lead. Another action-packed quarter with a 4-point lead right now. Rocco, what were your thoughts?
Good way to start the second half, but here's the bit of a problem. A nice start, but at the end, that was some of the sloppiest ball I've seen all game. Coach Grimes has got to make sure the team stays together because Salah's getting hot now, and Salah is a very good player. So Coach Grimes has to make sure that the team can stay composed, ready to finish the game, and just one more quarter to go. 8 minutes, you got to just get a few more buckets out there, get a couple more threes, make sure, don't be the hero, just be a team player. It's a team effort. They've played good all game. Don't waste it now. It's right there.
Yeah, we saw a very nice three-point shot, which could be argued to be an and-one foul. But back to you, Jason and Drew, in the gym.
Time runs out in between quarters. Grenier, Lemchek, Badillo, Graves, and Mulholland, the usual suspects, also known as the starters for this Wayne Hills Patriots team, take the court. And it looks like the starting five will also take the court for the Mustangs. With Vega in Valerio's absence, he'll stay out, taking a few leg injuries, notably that knee pop earlier in the second quarter. But Vega has been a very nice addition to this Mustangs offense. Lawson with the ball, tries to get a backdoor over to, his last name is escaping me, but Gabe Vega, that's the one, as the Patriots now have the ball.
Yeah, you mentioned the starting lineup out here about 30 seconds ago, and I was about to say Badillo has been one guy who hasn't played as much as the others despite his 16-point leading performance in that last game against Kennedy, where the Patriots came away with the win.
Mulholland goes to the line. Third foul of the game from Franco. He has the opportunity to extend this to not just a two-possession game, but possibly three possessions. If the Mustangs are able to hit 2 threes, only if Mulholland makes this second shot, makes the first. Here's the second up in the air and good.
Yeah, Mulholland has been making his free throws, which has been about the key in this game. If he misses those, this game's about tied right now.
Cruz drives in. Gets it over to Salah. Three-pointer from Vega. Off the backboard, no good. Bank is not open. Lemchek going all the way down the court. Gets it off, and it is good. Now 39-31. And now it's Salah is having to take it coast to coast. Takes a fall. Foul on the floor. We're going to say it's on Lemchek. Definitely questionable, but nonetheless.
Yeah, it looked more of like a trip up than a blocking foul there maybe, but got to call something when there's that much contact between those two players.
Switch.
Franco saves it from going out of bounds. Cruz drives inside and nearly blocked by Mulholland. Shot still missed. Lemchek receives from Grenier. Tipped over to the Mustangs. And it's going to be a fast break effort from Salah with the dunk. 39-33. The Patriots still in the lead. Grimes calls a timeout, looking to talk things over. Very sloppy on the offensive end.
Yeah,
they're looking to change that.
Looks to be an exciting fourth quarter. Patriots still up 6 points, but dwindling away a little bit. But they've been in the lead for most of the game so far, and hopefully they can keep it that way for the final 6 minutes and 24 seconds of this game.
Patriots taking the court. Mustangs, we are still waiting on them, which is the perfect time to do a 5-second promotion for my show, Rico and Hook, every single Friday at 5 p.m. We talk about everything. We just don't talk about sports anymore. And now the Wayne Hills Patriots, excuse me, who's inbounding right now? The Wayne Hills Patriots will inbound.
I think you're focused more on your show than this game right now.
Listen, we're talking about the new Pink Panthers album. It's going to be very excited.
That's an exciting one.
Very exciting. What's even more exciting is this game, however. Lemchek with the handoff over to Mulholland. Graves at the top of the key, guarded by Salah. Step back three from Badillo. Swish sounds the nylon. nothing but net, and now an 8-point lead for the Patriots.
Yeah, Badillo was the key player going into this game, coming out of that last performance that we mentioned already with 16 points, and maybe he will get hot here in this fourth quarter as he helps the Patriots take a 9-point lead.
Foul called. We'll see who it's on.
Lemchek's been taking some tough hits already in this fourth quarter, and there's still 5 minutes and 43 seconds to go.
That's the fourth for Lemchek. He's one away from fouling out. So he'll be taking out Tavares in his replacement. Takes up the middle of the paint in this 1-3-1 formation.
You hear Coach Grimes yelling from across the court to stay inside on Soleil, and definitely got to do that with his height advantage.
Franco drives inside, gets the shot off. Now a 7-point effort.
Yeah, Mustangs have turned to a full court press now, looking to get as many turnovers as possible and get this game back to even.
Steal from Salah. Timeout called by the Clifton Mustangs.
Soleil's been getting more and more aggressive as this game goes on and getting down on the court there, stealing a ball, and his coach calling timeout for him to maintain the possession.
And with 3 fouls coming from a big man in the front court, you wouldn't usually see him being aggressive going for those steals, but also being down by 7 with just under 5 minutes left to go, he's going to go for anything that he can get right now, and he gets it for his Mustangs team, and now they have the ball with a chance to make it just a 2-possession game. 3 cuts it down to 4, 2 cuts it down to 5. But the Wayne Hills Patriots have been bringing it on the defensive end, so that we will see what they can do. Badillo, Grenier, Mulholland, Tavares, and Graves out on the court. Tavares being the replacement for Lemchek. 4 out of the starting 5 on the court for Wayne Hills. They get it inside. Cruz for 3. No good. Salah. Rebound. Goes up. No good.
That's a rough miss by Salah there. Had a pretty easy chance to put that one in and cut the score down to 5 points. Excuse me, cut the lead down to 5 points, but they maintain possession and see what they can do here.
Spin move inside Salah, fouled by Tavares. He will go to the line for 2.
And I know he's got 4 fouls and keeping him out with still 4 minutes to go, but as you can see right now, Lemchek has been a huge presence in the paint, with Salah attacking more with Lemchek not in the game right now.
Yeah, and his fouls usually haven't been in the paint. A lot of them have been reach-ins in that outer area around the mid-range, some of which even coming at about the half-court line. So keeping him out will definitely give Salah the advantage. He makes the first shot. Let's see what he'll do with the second. No good. Salah's 1 for 4 from the line tonight.
Yeah, free throws have been a weak part of this Clifton team so far.
Pull up 3 from Grenier, no good. Mulholland, high IQ move, runs after the ball, smacks it off Franco's head, and it goes out of bounds. So it will stay with the Patriots. Graves inside Tavares. Tavares goes up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Flips it out, Badillo. Vega takes a fall. Tavares inside, out to Grenier. Over to Graves, wide open from 3. The corner 3 is good. Extend that lead. 9 points for the Patriots.
He's taken a few shots, been more of a presence on defense, but the ones he's taken have been huge for Justin Graves. And Hills gets another steal and will go back on offense with the lead of 9 points.
Timeout called before the jump ball. Full timeout called by the Wayne Hills Patriots. Patriots have 2 remaining. Mustangs only have 1. Not what you want to see with 3.5 minutes left to go, down by 9. If it does come to, Clifton only has 1 opportunity to stop that clock. So let's see what they can do with the remaining.
Yeah,
Can't tell how many seconds that is. I was trying to do it in my head, but you can take over now.
This was more of an expected season now, being the same players as last year about. So it was a very young team last year, only 1 senior, and now a bunch of seniors. We mentioned 8. So I think it's proving already this early in the season, only the 2nd game. But last year, 70-37 was the score between these 2 teams, and now Hills is winning 45-36 despite the blowout last year loss by 33.
Absolutely right. It was 218 seconds, by the way. I just did it while you were talking. So with that time left, Mustangs still down by 9. The Patriots, like you said, being the surprising victors, at least in the eyes of those who watched last year's game. A 33-point loss. But like I said earlier on, this is a completely different Patriots team. Got some great leadership, great playmaking. They've had some great shot opportunities. Graves being backed down by Salah. Gets it off to Badillo. Tavares with it at the top. Inside, Graves. Loose ball foul.
Yeah, and now with 3 minutes and 16 seconds left and a 9-point lead, what comes to become a factor now is there is no shot clock in New Jersey basketball. So they can maintain possession as long as they want, as long as there is no steals. So you want to continue to do that if you're the Patriots.
That is the 3rd foul for Pedro Tavares. The 4th for Salah. Lemchek will come into the game. He also has 4 fouls. Looked for what could have been Salah's 5th and final. Not happy with the no call.
Yeah, those 2 will be matching up now, and we'll see who gets the first foul first, because I can guarantee you it's coming for one of them.
Franco gets it back off to Cruz. Franco inside to Salah. Drives inside. Gets it out to Vega. Contested shot, double pump. No good. Rebound Mulholland. Deep 3 from Mulholland. Salah drives inside. An easy bucket.
Yeah, using his body there for one of the few times, as we mentioned already, surprisingly, in this game.
Badillo gets it over to Mulholland. He'll drive inside, gets it out to Grenier, wide open for 3. No good, over the rim. Lemchek goes up. Contested shot at the rim is good. Back up to a 9-point game. Lemchek takes the charge. Cruz on the foul, and it's back over to the Patriots.
You could see the leadership already, being a role model for this team, hyping his team up with the 9-point lead, and 2 minutes and 11 seconds to go. And it's looking good for the Patriots right now.
Lemchek knew that he had to set his feet. If not, that would have been a blocking foul. That would have been his 5th and final one. Setting his feet, putting those hands up just in case, making sure no bows were thrown. Here's a deep 3 from Badillo, no good. Mustangs on the deep rebound.
You got to use more time with this 9-point lead. There's no point in shooting that early, and use as much time as possible. There was nobody there on the other end of the court that much for the Mustangs defense.
Second foul on Graves. Rosario at the line. First shot is good.
Yo, who's got what? Box out.
Second shot up and good. 7-point game. Off of Franco. Stays with the Patriots.
Nice
Deep
pass.
down the court to Grenier. Like you said, a great pass from Graves.
Showing
Shows
his-
back over to him at the top.
Showing his point guard ability in that pass.
Dio wide open in the corner.
Badillo this time choosing not to take the shot. The smart decision there.
Graves inside. To Lemchek. Inside Badillo. Backboard glass tap layup. It's in. 49-40. 90 seconds left. Reads the clock. Look at that. A three-pointer from Salah is good. That's how you answer.
It's still only a 6-point lead. This game is far from over. Still a minute and 16 seconds left. And you know what it'll come down to? Free throws.
So an interesting choice by Rosario with the intentional foul. Then again, like you said before, no shot clock in high school basketball, so the Patriots can take their sweet time with the ball on the offensive end. But for right now, I'd say just wait it out before you start fouling. Over to Lemchek. They just got to get it past half court. And here with the ball. Over to Graves. Foul on Franco. Just over a minute left. Minute and 4 to be exact. Patriots in the bonus now. Fourth foul on Franco. And Graves will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, he's now 0 for 4 shooting free throws, but he's had a huge presence on defense, and I still think he's had a pretty great game so far.
Once again on the miss. Travel called against Lemchek. He takes a fall. Hit in the back on the play. Rivera checks in. Franco checks out.
Would have been a huge offensive rebound for the Patriots team, but the walk is called, and now got to play some great defense.
Rivera for 3. No dice. Out of bounds. Off the Patriots. Mustangs will inbound under their basket. Gets a rebound. Pickpocketed by Graves. An easy one off the bounce pass. Grenier on the fast break. Goes up. Gets the bucket and the foul. And an and one opportunity with 40 seconds left to go for Richie Grenier. And an 8-point lead for the Patriots. Could be 9 if he sinks the free throw.
Yeah, and I think that just might be the dagger here in the Gifford Gymnasium, and it's looking like the Patriots will come away with this one. Looking for a 2-0 start to this young season.
Basket is good. One shot.
His one shot is good. Converts the and one. Rego to take the ball up the court. They're looking to make something happen fast. Salah with the ball. Rivera to the corner. Vega contested 3. No good.
We got him.
Salah goes up, gets the bucket. Timeout called by Clifton, though it may be to no avail. They're down by 7. That's their final timeout. So with 26 seconds left, not written in stone just yet, but it might as well be. The Patriots with a nice lead for themselves. 26 seconds left to go. Let's see what the Clifton Mustangs do with the rest of this time.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see a lot of scores like these this season. Hills manages to stay close, but this game with the lead most of the game. And, yeah, I think that's their game plan. Stay close and then come away with it at the end.
Graves to inbound for the Patriots. Finds Mulholland. They'll go for the intentional foul, sending Mulholland to the line for free throws. And like I said before, don't mean to be a negative Nancy here, but what's the point?
Yeah, it seems to be in all basketball games at all levels, and it really just drags the game on, to be honest. But you obviously don't want to lose, so they're going to try any way they can to win this game. But it's all but over from now.
Yes, Franco's fifth and final foul of the night. He is officially fouled out, and Rosario checks in his replacement. Another foul, this time Rivera. So Lemchek will now go to the line for free throws, 52-45 the score. So that could change with just one shot. That being only by 1 point. Shot is up and good. Making it an 8-point lead for the Patriots. Second shot is up and good. 9-point lead for the Patriots. And it could stay at 9. Lemchek swipes away from Salah, picked up by Rivera.
And a 3-point shot made by Jaden Nolan, Clifton. Timeout Mustangs. 16 seconds.
Timeout called by the Mustangs. This is a 16-second timeout since they're out of full timeouts. 30-second timeout, excuse me. I was looking at the clock while I said that. So they're going to have to get something done with just 16 seconds left and down by 6. A big 3 from their leading scorer of last year's season, Rivera.
Yeah,
but maybe to no avail.
To have a chance again, need a steal off the inbound, make a quick 3 maybe, and then it's a game again, depending on how much time comes off the clock. But yeah, it'll be tough for the Mustangs to complete that.
Mulholland breaks away from his man. Graves with it, 12 seconds, playing a bit of cat and mouse, trying to draw out some more off the clock. 5 seconds exactly. 5.1 seconds. Just missed that. 5 on the dot mark. But Mulholland will go to the line for another 2.
Mulholland, once again, the free throw line.
Yeah, after this possession, just don't foul, obviously, for the Patriots, and hopefully they take as much time off the clock as possible, and maybe the game will end from there.
Shot is up and good. Makes them both.
And he fouled.
Mulholland just went for the steal.
It was
Trying to get one more foul, a few more seconds off the clock. Lemchek had the same idea, but Lemchek is called for the crime. And Salah will go to the line for free throws. Only made 1 off of 6 attempts so far. So we could see a bit of clock run off. Makes the first of 2. Second shot is up off the front of the rim. foul called against Rosario. And we'll go to the other side. First shot is up and good. Excuse me. Up in off the front of the rim. I'm tired, Drew.
Jason might be looking for this game now. Still a school day for us.
I'm really tired. It's what, a Tuesday today? Second shot.
And
That one was a
early.
miss. I knew that. I knew he missed that one. It will be an inbound for the Mustangs. Gavin Phillips looked to come in after that second free throw from Salah. Did not end up coming in as there was a foul called on the rebound. So unfortunately, it looks like with 2.6 seconds left to go, he's not getting his time to shine here today.
Yeah. Taking as long as possible right now on all of his timeouts. Still 2.6 to go, but it's 2-possession game, down 5 points. You need to see some serious magic happen for Clifton to get back into this game.
Just over 2.5 before we get things done here in the Gifford Gymnasium. And the Patriots have all but guaranteed the fact that they have won this game. And to look at that, Drew. West side of the court, guarding Corey Mulholland, number 5, Gavin Phillips. Almost didn't have the opportunity to check in today, but the unsung hero of this game has checked in, and he has fouled Richie Grenier. So he will go to the line for free throws with a chance to make it 6, and another opportunity to possibly make it 7 if he makes the first one.
Yeah, a very long fourth quarter, must I say. Dragging on as long as possible. Still 1.6 seconds to go. Grenier will hopefully take his free throws, and that should do it after the inbound for the Mustangs.
It's like these guys don't know we have homework.
That's what I'm saying.
First shot is up and good. 57-51 reads the scoreboard. Grenier looking to make it 58. He does. Baseball pass, slings it down the court. Salah puts it up, and a miss. And kind of fitting for what that game was for this Clifton Mustangs. At least offensively, they did turn it around in the end. But Drew, I'm going to let you talk about what you saw from these two teams.
Yeah, and it might not show on the stat sheet, but my player of the game was Sean Lemchek. The defense he played on Soleil at such a smaller height, he looked bigger than him today about. And yeah, he played some great defense despite fouling out at the end. Yeah, it might not show on the stat sheet, as I said, but just a great all-around defensive game for him, I'd say.
And with that being said, we would like to throw it back to the studio. Once again, the final score, 58-51. Your Wayne Hills Patriots taking the lead. And now Rocco and John, take it away.
Welcome back to the studio. Your Patriots are 2-0 with a 58-51 victory versus Clifton High School. Rocco, what do you think?
Overall, a good performance by the Patriots. A well-rounded team effort. Good way to pick up after that slow end of the third quarter. Coach Grimes, bravo. Bravo. Way to get your guys out there ready to play. My player of the game, I think Richie Grenieri was definitely my player of the game at least. Corey Mahan was good. Sean Lemchek, silence of the Lems, getting in there, getting the buckets. But yeah, overall good performance, and now the Patriots are 2-0. Great start to the season.
Thank you for tuning in to this Wayne Hills TV broadcast, and watch again.
Have a happy holidays, ladies and gentlemen.